Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fabio Palvelli and I'm a designer. Every week on this channel I share a little bit of my life on video as well as tips and tricks on how to lead a much more fulfilling, creative, professional life. So if this is your first time here, please do consider subscribing. This week I want to talk to you about a couple of things that I picked from this book, Principles by Ray Dalio. I follow Bill Gates and Tony Robbins on their social medias and the name of Ray Dalio pops up very often. This book, Principle, it's not an easy read. It's not a book strictly about marketing or about business. It has a lot of life advice inside, a lot of valuable points. I recommend you to pick up a copy if you can. So I recently had a call with a dear friend. He owns a relatively well-known and large visualization studio. I try to make phone calls at least once a month with people that share the same mindset as mine. I think it is a great way to get into that mentality of reality bending that also Steve Jobs used to talk about. And when we do have these calls, this is an exercise that helps me seeing the creative industry from different perspectives. Also, what is very interesting is that each person that I talk to brings to the table their own understanding of what is happening all around us, as well as solutions to eventual problems that we might be discussing. Making these phone calls once a month with people that you trust and that you consider to be role models, I think it is a very good exercise to do if you are in this type of business. In fact, I would recommend all artists to make phone calls with their friends and colleagues that share the same, if not better mindset. Surround yourself with those who are better than you. I always say that, and I also get criticized for that because people think that this is somehow opportunistic, but whatever. It's okay. I guess I cannot make all people share my view on the world. One of the topics that we talked about this time is the lack of leadership amongst a large group of designers working in the field of visualization. What a lot of visualization artists still fail to understand is that with the right amount of practice, the execution of making a rendering becomes a relatively easy task. What it's not easy is the art direction part of the job, because art direction requires talent, it requires extensive experience, it requires for the designer to be willing to take more responsibilities. One of the reasons why the price of images as a product and service is dropping everywhere is the fact that more and more people can make images, sometimes pretty good images. Assets are cheap, software is getting easier and easier to use. So if you are sort of like a technician, somebody that is able to make an image and that is all that you care about, you should deal with the reality that your job is at risk because it's slowly losing value. In other words, your persona can be easily replaced. If we look at the way AI is evolving, there is the whole argument that technicians will no longer be needed, as basic visualization tasks will be done completely by computers and they'll be automated. Some people say 5 years, some people say 2 years, but it is a reality that we almost certainly cannot escape. A lot of 3D artists get into this business because they see it as a fast shortcut to quick money. But quick solutions, in my experience, are often also very short-sighted and hardly ever produce long-term effects. A quick dollar now does not guarantee you a job in 3 to 5 years. For sure, it doesn't guarantee you to establish a legacy with the work that you produce. Reason why I still struggle to understand why visualization artists claim to love the job, to love the industry, but at the same time refuse to think about it in long terms. So they jump into the business of making images without having built a solid base first. And as a result, the only way they have to be competitive on the market is to offer lower prices and work faster than the competition. In turn, that brings them often over the edge, and most of these guys end up burning themselves out sooner and not reach their full potentials, which is a shame, of course. Usually the attitude when I talk about this stuff with the masses is, well, who cares? At least for now we do something. Or another phrase that I often hear is, doing something is better than doing nothing. And although I might understand the logic, that is to me simple people mentality. And don't get offended, but this is not the mentality of an artist that is thinking big. And yes, I make my videos for those who want to think big and those who are dreamers, which are on a mission to become better. If that's not who you are, I totally get it. Still, it baffles me that most visualization artists, when it comes to the professional side of making images, fail to make decisions looking at the bigger picture. And it's really like Ray Dalio says, your decisions have repercussions. Do not make decisions that are only good for now. Try to think about the next 10 to 15 years of your life. Readapting yourself to newer challenges becomes a lot more difficult when you get older. Building the base for a sustainable career is very important, and it is important that you do it now. So here's what I suggest you to do. Well, me and also Ray Dalio. This is a great book. A lot of good advice in here. Do you want to be a visual artist and make images for clients? Great. Do you want to make sure that in 20 years from now, you're still valuable and relevant to the industry? Fantastic. Then start taking more responsibilities. Create things that you think your clients might want to have. Take risks, but do that on your own time and choose creativity. Always. Clients very often will fight you on that, and it will take time for them to come around, so be patient and be persistent. Choose to be exclusive. Choose to art direct your clients. Learn what value is and how you can produce it. Innovate. Do stuff that others don't want to do. Build yourself to be unique and learn new things that others refuse to learn. Be an innovator, be better, and don't settle to be average. Take the quality that you can produce, take the professionalism that you can offer, take your innovative ideas, take everything that you can be, and package this into something that only you can offer. Also, and this is just as important, be a leader. But not a leader like in you want to yell at people or you want to tell them what to do. Be an example. Be courageous. Be someone that others want to imitate. A lot of people make images because they think it's only about the execution. They do not want to take responsibilities. They do not care about the project or about the goals of the clients. They do not want to deal with management issues. They want it all easy and stress-free, and they just want to execute so that they can focus on their own art, only to realize that that side of the visualization industry is probably the worst side. The one that gets paid the worst, the one with the worst clients, is that side where clients try to push your prices lower and lower, where deadlines are and these are the designers that lack the mindset of the winner. And frankly, they don't care about adding value neither to themselves nor to their clients. Mindset, it's in your head. You can be whoever you want to be. My suggestion, you care about this job, then be a leader. The value that you decide to produce, it's a consequence of your choices. So choose to be a leader. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is Fabio Palvelli. See you guys next time.